Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to KTEEN, Implosion, Never Lose Hope. This is episode, I don't know, 5 now. Crazy. So we're finally made it to chapter 3, which is like Deus Machina or whatever.
Yeah.
This is where the story really starts to change.
Uh-oh.
And you can see, nope, we don't have enough for the next set of badges just yet, but we are inching ever so closer toward the Crimson Mech.
The Crimson Chain.
No.
I mean, the Crimson Mech.
The Crimson Mech is, you are gonna love the Crimson Mech.
But will you have a Crimson Chin, though?
No. No. Oh, so close, so close. I think we're gonna probably retire Avalon once we get to the Crimson Mech. But anyway, if you guys are looking for new episodes of the series, weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on KwingsLetsPlays. KTEEN.
Yeah.
Avalon, welcome to Silent Chamber.
Avalon, you will have to fight your way to the mainframe and deploy the hacked room. Once you're in, we will download all beacon locations and begin orbital bombardment.
Copy that. How do we how's the A's coming along?
The XADA in the capital is 70% through Super Asia completion.
This is where you told me to...
Hurry the hell up.
You're welcome.
Oh, Zelda. She's messing with stuff, and every once in a while she looks back at Amber like, hey, look what I'm doing.
And then I got up, I started getting up, and I was gonna put her in a room, and she stopped in her tracks.
Yeah.
It's like mommy knows, she knows mommy's
She's like, mommy's coming to get her. She's like, I'm gonna stop. I can stop. I can stop at any time. I'm not addicted to attacking things.
Yeah.
It's like, I can be chill. It's like, no, I don't think you can, Zelda. Zelda, don't do that.
She puts life into her little house, though.
I know she does.
But
I can't believe she is a year old now.
Dude.
Zelda's birthday is actually July 8th.
July 8th, yep.
So she is now officially 1 year old.
Yay, happy birthday, Zelda.
I didn't really give her anything special. Well, technically we gave her this house. So, I mean,
yeah.
she's been much happier since she's been here.
Yeah, she has a window.
Although I still remember how small she was when we first got her. It was so cute.
And yeah, she didn't, it was hard to hold her when we first got her because she was wriggling around a lot.
I know.
And she was so nervous. And then the lady almost didn't want to give her away.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt so worried, like, oh my gosh. And then the first place we were in, she was coughing a little because the air wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad we got her in this place, though, because the air is a lot better.
I really like this place so much. I mean, it's so fun. I mean, we have some of our collection displayed. You know, we have different rooms of the house. It feels very comfortable.
And that's thanks also to our friends that helped us out a lot, so...
Definitely.
Getting everything set up, because last time we didn't have anyone to help us set anything up. So we had to just work as soon as we got there, and we never got to putting anything away. So...
Okay, yeah. So a little bit about the game right now. People are wondering, you're going to run into a lot of mini boss enemies from the first chapter. In Chapter 3, they become kind of like normal adversaries that you would encounter, like kind of like the zombies wearing the jumpsuits. Those big eyeball guys and the dudes that carry the hammers, and even those like purple dragon things and all kinds of stuff. I mean, this is where the story really accumulates and just like gets crazy. Also, we have lab coat zombies now, so there's that. These guys are a little bit stronger too.
Robotics with shield generators. The surface scan indicates this tech is using heavy armor.
Can't be any worse than being stuck back there in the ice. Can it?
It kind of can. Okay, so trying to think what happens now. Oh, yep, this.
Whoa.
This guy. I don't think you've met him yet. He's kind of like Iron Man, but with an axe.
Yeah, he looks pretty formidable.
Do you want to know what he looks like to me? You probably don't remember this, but in the 80s and 90s, a lot of heavy metal bands would have the strangest, like, CD covers.
Yeah.
This looks like a dude you would see on the cover to, like, some hair band.
Yeah.
You know, with, like, a really awesome kind of, where am I going with this? Like a Teen Titans Go episode of,
Night Begins to Shine.
Yes. Yes, because that axe could double for, like, a guitar.
Oh my god.
You know?
Now that song's gonna be in my head.
I actually miss that song. But if you guys were wondering about the KTEEN intro, it is inspired by Night Begins to Shine, so that's excellent eye if you didn't know that already.
Yeah,
Because people have been asking us, like, what gave you the idea for the Toonami intro?
Yeah.
It's like, I loved Toonami when I was a teenager, and Night Began to Shine was, like, one of the most amazing artistic things I've seen in years, and it just, like, so much creativity just
Acquire the marker
went everywhere.
I know.
The room center console.
Especially, like, right smack dab in the middle of the Teen Titans Go show, which is just kind of, like, there, like, with the animation, and then you see the animators can do amazing stuff, like, right in the middle. They're like, this is what we really can do.
I kind of liked it when they would actually parody their original work. I mean, I know it was a troll, but it was so funny.
I know, right? When they would, I know, that was fun.
They abridged themselves. I mean, when a person is able to... 2 medals, thank you very much.
Good job.
When a person is able to make fun of their own property in a way that's actually pretty classy, it's hilarious.
Yeah, they did like a funny dub over their own stuff, yeah.
So, with these levels... Alright, yep, we can... Oh, we're so close!
Oh, man. Kwing, I have a question about that. The people that do Teen Titans Go, are those the same animators from Teen Titans, or no?
It's the same, like, director and producers.
Oh, okay.
And, like, I believe some of the editors and the voiceover guys.
So maybe not all the same animators, though.
No, because a lot of the...
Oh, right,
you have
that
to
was
remember,
done in Japan.
most of the principal animation was done in Japan, just like Batman the Animated Series and Batman Beyond, Justice League.
All the best animation is done in Japan.
Although Justice League was not all done animated-wise in Japan. It was one of the first shows to be using, like, a lot of computer technology.
Oh, interesting.
Which is something that is very common with even anime now. Everything's done on computers. There's hardly anything that's hand-drawn anymore. And they're able to get out so many shows so quickly because of that.
Yeah.
Because you could have the computer, like, animate different things. Whereas, you know, a person, back then,
interesting.
you know, it's a lost art now. There's some hand-drawn stuff, but it takes so much longer to do. It's all computers. Which,
wow.
You know, as a fan of anime and animation in general, I mean, okay, so 0 damage sustained, no traps.
That makes me kind of sad.
And we can't pick up any health packs, so remember that.
I think when we get the Crimson one, it won't look as cool.
Oh, it looks amazing. I already have Crimson. I just don't have it in this save file. This is the save file we're using for the Let's Play.
I love blue and silver. It's so pretty.
Watch your back, Avalon.
This place is next level.
Okay, so there's really no jump scares involved with this, but the heavy metal guy will show up and some new enemies. See, there he is. The best way to handle the heavy metal dude, like metal cover guy, the Axe Man, you want to use the flamethrower that you pick up to get rid of his shield. Also, again, lots of strong attacks, like chained in with your basic ones, so you can cause him to stagger. And you want to chip away at his health as quickly as possible and evade like your middle name is Dodge.
Yeah.
Dodge this would be your middle name, yeah. There we go. Now we can take him down. And flamethrower will do it. S'mores, anyone?
Nice job.
Now, I don't know if that's actually a person inside that suit or if it's a zombie.
Oh my gosh, weird things growing in tubes. Disturbing.
Because, well, zombies are experimenting on things. It's kind of creepy. Speaking of zombies, there they are.
During the war, Thandius was conducting XADA research in an effort to identify exploitable weaknesses in the organism.
Did they find any?
Every time they came up with something, the XADA developed an immunity. Hence, Thandius commissioned the original War-Mech. When it failed, we took it. Well, the model that your uncle died piloting.
He never told you what the fight was like.
He wanted to keep you out. Get moving.
Alright, so we're getting a little bit of backstory. We just learned that the uncle was actually a mech pilot, just like his nephew.
Ooh.
In fact, the suit that the nephew is in is very similar to the one that the uncle was using as a prototype. So what's funny is about like how the world was destroyed. Initially, they had gone through a war to end all wars, like with other people in humanity, and then they had like probably about 40 years of peace. And after that time, the aliens came and wiped everybody out and brought like disease and famine, and the aliens did so many things to these people where they not only gave them like a zombie virus, but they also destroyed most of their food. They corrupted it at the source, like with the seeds and everything.
Oh my gosh.
And all the animals were wiped out too. Look at that, it's like Weapon X.
Wow. Yeah.
Weapon X meets aliens.
If you wipe out the air or the food, water, and the animals, I mean...
Don't let it wind up for an attack.
Well, luckily they were able to, you know, on a genetic level, save some of the food and bring it aboard the spaceship so that it wasn't corrupted that way. Of course, humanity has been able to survive on a different planet somewhere in the universe.
Yeah, I know there is like a giant warehouse somewhere, like in the northern, like cold region or something. I know that it's supposed to have one of every seed on the entire planet Earth in it or something, just in case something happens.
Well, you know what's going to happen like hundreds of years from now once humanity does make a colony anyway. It's going to be like the colonists. The colonists will have a war against the Earth people. The Earth people will fight the colonists. Mankind can't stop fighting one another.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Like, yeah, jealousy and greed and everything. Yeah, it's true.
So, I mean, and the problem with advancing civilization is you also advance warfare, so... Which, I mean, if we can get robots that aren't using human lives, that's cool. But, you know, then the robots just turn on their human masters and you have Terminator. So, I mean, there's no win-win scenario.
RoboCop is the win-win.
RoboCop is a win-win because he's a cyborg. He's a human and, you know, he's part machine.
Or this guy, he's kind of part machine, part human.
So they're doing this again. Don't get damaged by the traps and nothing can harm you. Okay. Whereas that one was... And I'm just doing this for my own records, people, so when I go through and I play these levels again, next time, mark my words, we are going to have Crimson. It's going to happen. Because we're so close. I can't even believe that I've been able to grind so much. I mean, days and weeks just feel like they're flying by.
There's an excessive amount of background radiation in this area. We may lose our connection. Watch your back.
Understood, sir.
Aw, Kitty. Yeah, you're doing awesome, honey.
Kitty's climbing all over me.
Aw, she's so cute.
She's adorable. So yeah, we're kind of back in like the weapon lab. Oh, there's a trap. Those are timed mechanisms.
She's making me feel happy.
Kitties tend to do that. And kitties are very happy creatures. Hey, what's up, two people? How you doing?
Two people.
Now we have to be very careful about not picking up any health power-ups. Because I won't get a medal. And I'm kind of medal crazy at the moment. I've actually played this level previously, so I do know where some of the health canisters are. And it's really not part of this mission at all to destroy stuff in order to get a medal, so I'm going to leave most of these canisters intact. And I believe I can actually take damage. I just can't get damaged by those flamethrowers that are over there.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, we touched them. Shoot. You saw how the shield came up. If that, sphere came around us, that means we touched a trap.
Oh, man.
That's alright. As long as we don't use a health power-up, we'll get 1 medal. And then that will give us 18 medals in total. Or 19, actually. We only need 24 for Crimson, so they're very generous. I've been reading up on this game, too, and according to people who played the mobile version, some of the tiers for characters are actually a lot lower than they were in the mobile game. So Crimson was actually more... You could buy Crimson, but using in-game medals, I believe it was 50.
Wow, so you have to earn it. It's a lot harder to earn it in this version.
No, it's easier.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yep, so it's easier.
24 medals, as opposed to 50.
Oh, wow, so they had mercy on us.
Well, I mean, mobile games, you know you have to keep playing to grind your character and stuff like that. Yeah. I would say that this game would offer you, in terms of replay value, just trying to get all the achievements and stuff, I would say you could probably drop about 45 hours plus. And there's also another mode that you and I could look at when we beat this game. Yeah. It's called Another Story, where you play as that mech that's shadowing you, and you learn his story and why he's the last robot on Earth or whatever. Cool. So, I mean, it's kind of like a prequel story to this game.
Awesome.
And I haven't played it yet, at all.
Ooh, that
I
sounds
really want my
exciting.
first episode to be like a first reaction to it. So
Nice.
I haven't touched it at all.
Yeah.
Of course, after the first episode, I'm going to go crazy and play through stuff so I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I believe because I know what I'm doing right now, the series is actually more enjoyable for people to watch and stuff like that.
Yeah, it is.
And also, I'm not really surprised by any scary things coming up because this game, I would say that it can induce rage, especially if you don't know the monster's weaknesses.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
You have 5
makes
revives, but
Avalon,
those
you
revives go by really
identified
quick if you fight an enemy that you have no idea what you're doing.
It's his wife.
Yeah.
So, what's his agenda? Why is he using the back?
I can
Sometimes
understand
Cat's
why
night vision is kind of annoying.
really taking virus
Yeah, I know.
and using Sandius to settle on the moon, but
But he's been on Earth before.
I wish I had
Ooh.
night
How do you
vision.
know what's happening 12 light years away?
Notice how there's no zombies here. It's just one of those guys.
Find out what I can and update you on.
Hey, you guys.
Missiles fix everything. Hey, you guys.
Yeah.
Ah! Got him though, but not-
Missiles fix everything. That's my motto.
They tend to.
I'm just wondering what it's like to be one of those things that lives in a tube, and then when you're fully grown, then they take you out of the tube. It's like you never get a childhood.
I don't think those things are living. I think they are
Oh.
used for experimentation.
Ugh, gross.
Like most animes, usually
Yeah.
there's more bubbles inside the tube, or
Oh.
the thing is floating upright instead of having their head down. Usually, when a head is down in an anime, it's a good indication that the character,
But it's
the thing
sad.
isn't alive.
Oh, that is not alive. Never mind.
If the head is upright, then
Yeah.
it's alive. And I've seen lots of weird animes, so
Yeah, I
kinda
know, yeah.
know what I'm talking about in that,
You-
that
it's
aspect.
like you watch a different anime, I'd say, every week for the entire. Like,
Right now, I'm watching like several brand new animes since it's July. Like now is the time where they release all the summer series, and then October will be when they start releasing fall animes, which would be awesome. Not gonna lie. Oh, easy there, Tex. It's not caused me too much pain. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Booyah!
Yeah, for the entire over 10 years that I've known you, it's like you have watched at least 1 or 2 animes, new animes every week. And you are the kind of person that even if the anime's not going too well, or you don't really like it or understand the story, you'll still complete it. You'll still
I don't
watch
know why
it through.
I do that. I'm kind of crazy like that. Come on!
Yeah.
You're the only enemy left. I think we've actually completed this level without using any health power-ups.
Acquire
Wow.
marker and prepare hack drone for corridor.
I'm not sure though. Ooh, that was close. That was really close. You saw that health power-up sitting there. Let's see what
Yeah.
happened. Did K-Wing pick up a health marker? 0 damage sustained from
Frank.
trap in the level, so that's 1 medal.
Yay. Yeah,
That's good.
Nice. Okay, so
Ooh.
Excel.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's
that
a good
looks
power up. Ah, nothing broken in the level. Oh! It was the wrong one. I did the wrong one. I'm so sorry. Why did I do that? I thought it was
Poor
no health
Kiwi.
power ups. I didn't know it was not
Aw.
break anything.
How do you know what the
They should have said no bull in a china shop. Then I would know that means don't break things.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh. So
Yeah,
it
'cause
doesn't
that's
really
that's
explain.
an old saying.
Yeah.
You know, no bull in a china shop usually means don't break stuff. So
Yeah. I never
I haven't
mean,
heard
I've
the
heard-
saying "good boy." That's not really something
I've heard bull in the china shop, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I learned that parable from Grandpa. Ooh. That's a good ability. Oh, what do I want to swap it out with? All right, so
Well-
see, we've been pretty busy. These are different power-ups that we have now.
Yeah.
And I haven't had a chance to use it yet because we don't really need it. But see that timed circle thing in the middle of our red Jaguar? It creates like this huge force bubble that slows down time. And you can like damage so many enemies at once. That thing just has like a vortex edge, which, remember in our second episode, we swapped it out and we threw like shurikens at people?
Oh, yeah.
And this has kind of like an electric sword thing.
Okay.
But
yeah.
it only disrupts the shield of enemies. It's really not that good of a power-up at all compared to the red jaguar thing, which is an upgrade to the number 1 over there. You see the level 6 on it? That's basically that. So the far end, like tiger, the one in the middle that I'm using, that's the most powerful thing that I have for Avalon right now.
Okay, yeah.
I actually, in my other save file where Avalon's like a level 20 or 22, I don't have that red ability. I have different power-ups that aren't as good as that one. I don't know how I got it. I think I like got S rank in like 8 levels or something like that, and I was able to nail that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not an easy task, mind you. It wasn't easy.
Avalon, you are not far off from the marker. Proceed in an arc around to the north-facing exit. From there, the only thing that separates you from the mainframe is one straight corridor area.
Got it.
Starting to get blisters on my thumb from all this hack and slash.
Yeah. It is a lot of fun to watch, though.
It's a really fun series. I like it.
I mean, the character is just so cool looking, and yeah, I can't wait to see the red suit.
Okay, so here's a little tip for you guys. If you have a hacking tool on you, you can actually bypass certain areas of the level and go to all new unexplored areas.
Nice.
So you don't even have to go... You can make the levels much shorter by making shortcuts.
That's awesome.
Alright, so we only had a level 2 hacking. Okay.
Ah.
I thought that actually went much higher than that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So we need a level 2 hacking thing.
I don't know how to get a level 3, actually. Even on my save file where he's like level 20-something, I can't get to level 3 or 4 locks yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to do that. I mean, you really... I've kind of reached the point where I have like close to 50 medals, and I can't get S ranks anymore. The best I can do is B or A, because it's just way too hard. Like, even using Crimson... Crimson, I basically used to go through the earlier levels to collect my 50 medals because the character is so OP that I can speed through the levels, the hit points are much higher, and the attack and the criticals on that character are amazing.
Nice.
You know, so it's perfect to run through the levels. You have to remember, too, in order to get S rank, time is of the essence. So you need to have, like, finishing the levels very quickly. I would say if you're going to get S rank, all the levels have to be beat within 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And that means you have to destroy all the enemies, or you have to find all the shortcuts to exit the level.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
It's not an easy thing.
Yeah.
So when you've heard me shouting, I wasn't just playing Crash Bandicoot. I was trying to level up the characters by getting medals.
Yeah, you've actually done really well in getting a lot of medals that, you know, just you have to do crazy stuff to get them.
To be honest, I needed a break from Crash because we are in chapter...
So...
We're 10 levels left in Crash 2, and the current 5 levels, I can't finish them.
Aww.
So I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them eventually. It's not that they're hard. It's just they feel they're annoying. They're frustrating.
Yeah.
It's not to the point where I like threw my controller, like when we were playing like the High Road and Crash 1.
Yeah.
Or it really doesn't have any levels like that.
I think it's pretty funny that this game is it can be rage-inducing or kind of frustrating, but the fact that you're actually playing this to take a break from Crash is pretty funny.
Well, I mean, it's only rage-inducing with trying to get the achievements. But I mean, it's really... I'm trying to show as much as I can with this game because... I mean, it's a great Switch game. I'm really happy that something like this is on the Switch.
Yeah.
You know... And as far as I know, this is the only console release for Implosion. It's not on PS4 or Xbox One.
Oh, wow.
It's on the Switch because the Switch is a Google Android tablet. A very powerful one.
Nice. Yeah, we love Google Android tablets.
I mean, we actually have an NVIDIA Shield, which is supposed to be one of the most powerful Google tablets you know, next to Samson. And the Switch is like, I would say probably like 30 times that.
Wow.
I mean, this game runs flawlessly.
Main frame is 100 clicks from your current location. Proceed.
All right, Zoe, I'll do that. Okay, is there anything we can destroy here? Okay, see? If you had a level 3 hacking thing, you could have gone right to the exit.
Oh, I see.
See, that's why hacking's
Could've
very
skipped
important in this
stuff.
game.
Some mundane, just average stuff that you can just
See,
totally
S
skip.
rank, 4 minutes, but we took too much damage from the enemies, so no S rank.
No.
Oh, that ability! Oh my gosh. That's the ability I have on my save file where he's like a level 25. It's really good. It's another variation of the Jaguar. Okay, so we're gonna swap it out. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. It's a really good, like, for all your A abilities, or your RA abilities, I believe is what they call them. Basically your super
Avalon,
moves.
this is your home straight. Get the hack drone to the shuttle at the end of this corridor area.
What's the XADA presence like?
There's 2 of those big guys you recorded back in the snow.
So close, and yet so far.
Oh, I hate these things. So, I mean, they give you a heads up of what you can expect to freak out the player. So we have to fight, like, 2 of those giant dragons. It's not going to be fun.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this game's very rewarding. There's lots of ways you can play. I mean, if you want to take down large groups of enemies, shoot barrels that explode, and they'll literally walk into them.
I want to do that.
But there are a lot of enemies, too, that upgrade their abilities, too, which you want that to happen in a game as you, like, progress in it. I mean, there's only 5 chapters in this game, and each chapter consists of about 10 to 12 levels. So, and there's another difficulty mode. Actually, I believe there's 2 difficulty modes. There's something that's unlocked after you do hard mode.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is. Because I can't play this on hard mode.
That's interesting.
By the time we get to level 4, I am going to struggle a lot. And the... Hey, Koina! Playing The Legend of Zelda! Awesome, man. Have fun. Enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely.
I wonder if I was kind of like the leading force behind Rob getting a Switch. I talked about it a lot. But he asked me, honestly, were there any games? It's like I've been enjoying indie titles, but no, there's really no games.
Yeah, I know.
But because you and I have such a love for all types of games, the Switch is a perfect system for us because there's so much variety.
Yeah.
That's what we loved about our PlayStation 3 and 4 is the variety of games that you get. And the imports. Imports are amazing.
Imports.
Man, die already. Thank you. So that thing is like Weapon X meets Alien movie. See the claws on its arm?
Yeah, that's pretty
And I believe it has a healing factor too, so if you don't like chip away at its health fast enough, it'll completely heal. Which means you're screwed royally.
Yay.
Because while your shield does replenish, and there are abilities to do that, in this game, it's not as fast as Wolverine's healing factor. Oh, this gun is terrible.
Aww.
All you do is, it's like you're shooting like these giant globes at people. It's supposed to disrupt shields, but it doesn't work. See? See how, like, we're gonna die.
Yep, that was not disrupted.
We're totally gonna die.
No.
Come on, you big bruiser. I hate those things. They're so cool, though. They, like, reflect the light to look invisible. They're very strong enemies, and they kind of become, like, I would say the main attacking force, like the zombies in Chapter 4 and 5. So there are a lot more of them, and they travel in a group of about 4 to 5. Right now, we only have to fight, like, 2 or 3 at a time, so that's not bad. But, you know, teamed up with this guy, not so good. And sometimes... Oh, yes! I don't know why they gave us an excellent upgrade, but I'll take it. I mean, we're getting, like, beat badly. Left and right. Crud. Saw that coming.
Aww.
Oh, what revive is this? Second revive already? Oh, man. Oh, I'm only a level 12?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we are in big trouble. We're in real big trouble.
Yep.
I should not have used this ability. I should not have brought this in. I should not have switched. We're dead. We are so dead. We only have 2 revives left.
Oh no, come on, Jake, you can do it.
Alright, so you see these super abilities that we're using? Don't equip this. Do not equip this in Chapter 3. Do not. It is weak.
Okay.
Well, you want to have an ability that can knock back an enemy.
Yeah.
We don't have that. We have a really cool shuriken ability, and we have a way to electrify our sword, which does, like, additional, like, damage to the opponent. But not enough. Not enough at all. Excuse me, coming through. I don't want to be a baked Alaska, thank you very much. And...
Avalon, continue following the waypoints to the mainframe. You've got another new signature I haven't seen before. Log it, kill it.
Okay. Alright, so also you'll come across enemies that you haven't fought before, and you're supposed to log it for the human survivors. So that way if they ever run into this... Oh, this thing! I hate this thing. It's weak to fire, but nothing else. And it has like this cool teleport ability.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Yeah. And now zombies are getting smarter, so they're throwing things that like explode.
What? Zombies are getting smarter? That's crazy.
Yeah, no, these aren't your typical zombies. Some of them are riding inside those military suits. Like their brains are, which
Oh, wow.
I don't really understand how the zombies in this series work at all, because usually zombies are like, they don't really have any brain power, they eat brains.
Yeah.
But in this one, it's like, because you have to have some type of like intelligence to pilot one of these mind mechs. I'm totally pointing that from now on. It's a mind mech. Deal with it. Man.
Yeah, I'll deal with it. Yeah.
We are just getting chewed up to bits here. But we already took care of the boss, so we just have to take care of these little stragglers, and that should do it for the level.
Board the shuttle and drop the hack drone just outside.
All right,
the main
nice.
And that is how you do... No, that's not how you do that. We had to revive like 3 times. I'm saying we're gonna get a D rank. Even though we picked up some like excellent items, I'm saying D. Which is not good at all. Sometimes there's stuff hidden around, but not usually. Whew. Oh my gosh. Revive 3 times, see how it's negative? Oh, B rank, okay. So they're gonna combine my damage of B and my time of A. Alright, I'll take it. I will take it, game.
Good job, Kwing. I'm so proud of you.
I think I'm gonna need a break after this, because
Yeah, probably.
my thumb is hurting. The Last Stand. This is a hard level.
Ooh.
So I think we can do it. I think we can do this. I don't know. I mean, they recommend you be a level 30, and we're level 12. Yeah.
Avalon, the hack drone is deployed. Hold off the XADA until we complete the transfer.
Understood. If worst comes to worst, the drone's countermeasures can take a few XADA down.
Okay, they just did a continuity error. He doesn't have a turret drone anymore.
So, this is what an early WM2 looked like?
Thaddeus did a pretty good job.
These are super-scale models of the Thaddeus prototypes. They were trying to design their own WM2 before we took over production.
Did they get anywhere?
It never got off the ground.
Okay, so those are other War-Mechs, but they're much bigger. So I'd say those things are probably about, let's say his suit is about 6'4" or 7 feet. That mech is probably like 12 or 13 feet. So, I mean, not the normal size of a human. Maybe bigger. I mean, estimated on how big I am, how tall do you think those suits are? What would you say? How tall do you think those suits would be?
I would say what you said before, like 6'6" or something like that.
No. Not his suit.
Oh, the ones
the
that
ones on
he's
display.
Fighting. Oh my gosh, I don't know. At least, I mean...
That's giant size, right?
Yeah, like, I mean, if he's 6'6", then... I mean,
He's 6 or 7 feet in this
that
suit.
could be almost 10 to 12 feet then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
It's
so
pretty crazy.
with this level, we have to stop the enemy from advancing,
Okay.
and it's a really, really hard level, so we might actually not complete it. I don't know. I'm gonna try,
Alright, well, try your best, Kiwi.
but
Do it.
most of this level has the dogs and then the rhino dog things, and they can easily walk over the threshold like that. Oh, dang it.
Aw.
We're already down to 3. This is not a good
Sadness.
day.
This is not
In
good.
truth, I beat this level using Crimson. I've never played using Avalon because this is just ludicrous. See how the enemies
Yeah.
can disappear? I mean, I haven't had to quit yet, but I think this is gonna be a rage quit episode.
No, Kiwi.
I'm trying, but I'm just not. I can't hurt these guys, and there's too many of them. Like, by the time I kill one of them, like 2 or 3 have already walked right past me.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, indeed. Now would be the time for that gauntlet mech to come help me, but no. You don't get any additional assistance,
Yeah,
which
I
is
know
crazy.
it's just you, and it's like they just pretend that they don't know you or something if you die or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels like you get absolutely no help from your team or the
Oh,
colonies.
nuts. Oh, we're gonna lose. Oh my gosh.
No, you can do it, Kiwi.
Oh my gosh.
You can do it, Luke. Come on.
No, I can't. There's too many enemies. And, oh great, Wolverines. These aren't bad enemies. It's just the fact that, you know, they regenerate their health. Oh, dang it. Because you literally have those... Remember those guys from Contra that would just run in a straight line? Well, now you have guys that, instead of fighting you, they're smart. They realize
Yeah.
that their objective is to just cross that line. So what
Right.
they'll do is they'll come from the other end that you're not guarding. Say I'm fighting here on this side. They're going to come from right down that way and just run right past me.
Wow.
Yeah. And actually 2 or 3 already did that. So, I mean,
Whoa.
only one more creature can pass and then it's game over.
One shall pass.
Nope.
Or you shall not pass.
Yeah, I'm using the wrong equipment. That's my fault. Yep, we lost.
Aw,
Mission
man.
failed.
Oh, you tried so hard, K-Wing.
Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is my first failure, and we're ending this episode on failure. Join us next time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the next episode, where we're gonna have to bring in the Crimson Mech. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
God bless and happy gaming. See ya.